Well, welcome back, everyone. Sometimes emergencies happen, and when they do, you want to make sure that you are prepared. So we have invited the Emergency Response Coordinator, Shelly Gearing, to the show. Welcome, Shelly.
Thank you.
All right, so September is Emergency Preparedness Month. So tell us all about that.
Well, September is a time that we like to take the opportunity to just inform people of just different actions they can take to be prepared in case of an emergency. So the one thing that we always like to promote is build a kit. You should have a kit ready to go for any kind of emergency that you might find yourself in, because in a disaster, sometimes responders can't get to you right away. And so if you have supplies at home that you can survive, a few days, or, you have shelter from the weather or whatever you need to be protected from, you have that available for you.
Yeah, so lots of types of emergencies happen, whether it be tornadoes or fires, or, you could be at home or even perhaps in your car. So let's start with the home, the stuff that you would need at home.
Well, at home, you'd want to make sure you have water. You want to have about 1 gallon per person per day, however many days, maybe prepare for like 3 days just in case. Food, obviously, you want food that's non-perishable. And you want to include infant formula, bottles, pet food, anything that you would need to feed, those that live in your home. A can opener, paper cups, plates, anything that would help to that you would use for eating or whatever. Extra batteries, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio in case the weather's bad. A whistle is a good thing to have, too, because you never know if you're going to be stuck in your basement and people are going to have a hard time finding you. So a whistle is a good thing you can use to make some noise to alert responders that you might be trapped or in a location they can't see you. Matches in a waterproof container, a first aid kit. Just a lot of general things that everyday things that you might think that you could use, but just those survival things that you would want to have on hand. Sleeping bags, blankets. You might want to have some stuff for kids if you've got kids. Books, games, puzzles, crayons, just something to keep them entertained. And then, medications, anything that you really need to have in your day-to-day to last you a couple days.
Yeah, so just stuff that in your house that you would put into a little kit, or maybe a duffel bag or something, and put it in probably a specific location so it's easily found.
Yep, yeah. It's a good idea to put stuff, especially stuff that you wouldn't want to get wet, like important documents or napkins or something, paper towels. Put those in a waterproof something, whether it be a bag or a big plastic tub that has a lid, but something that's easy to grab and go if you do need to relocate, or if you need to, run into a different room for protection, like a tornado, something that you could grab to take with you to the basement. Just something that's really handy, but that can hold everything that you might need.
Yeah, and real quick, so let's say, winter's just around the corner, believe it or not. Sometimes, with the winter weather, you do get stuck maybe on the side of the road. What kind of stuff would you put in a car?
Well, you'd want to keep things that a blanket is a good thing because you want to make sure you can keep warm, but you should have like jumper cables, flares, or reflective triangle, to alert people that you're off the road. Sometimes in the snow you can't see vehicles on the side of the road, so something to make you visible, an ice scraper, a map, because sometimes your Google Maps might be down, so you want to be able to know your exact location if you're calling 911 or something. And then cat litter or sand is always a good one because that can help get you out of like an icy situation.
Yeah,
and maybe some water as well in a car too.
Yeah, these are all good ideas. Well, Shelly, I appreciate you coming on, talking about, getting prepared just in case. So Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.